Yeah, Assalam alaikum. So now today I'm going to give you a lecture on the industrial policy resolution. So we have two resolutions in our syllabus, 1956 and 1948. So notes I have already given to you. So let's have a brief discussion on both the resolutions, 1948 and 56. So I have given you here the brief features of these two resolutions. So now today I'm going to give you a explanation on the Industrial Policy Resolution 1956. Uh, but I think before 56, I should work on 48 first. So I'll start with the 48 and then I'll come to 56. Okay, this first. So after having the attained independence, the government of India declared its first policy on 6th of April 1948. Now let's see that who has made this policy and what was the objective to create this policy and up to what extent these policies were successful or not. Okay. So let's see that industrial policy 1948 was presented in the parliament by the industry minister Dr. Shyam Prasad Mukherjee. The main historical importance of policy is that it assured India in system of mixed economy. After gaining independence on August 15 and 47, it was necessary to give new policy for industrial development, decide priority areas, and clear doubts in the minds of private entrepreneurs regarding nationalization of existing industries. So the Government of India announced its industrial policy resolution on April 6, 1948, whereby both public and private sectors should be involved. It has been decided in this resolution that they should work together. They have decided at that time that these two sectors should work together because we have chosen the mixed economy system in our country to run. So thereby both public and private sectors were involved in towards the industrial development. So now I'm going to give you some brief features of this policy. Industry-wise, I've divided here. So category of industries, large-scale industries were divided into the four categories. Pehli thi public sectors, then public come private sector, with the involvement of both the sectors, then a controlled private sector, and then private and cooperative sector. So public sector, it includes industries owned and managed by the government. Public and private includes six basic industries, जैसे कि coal, iron and steel, aircraft manufacture, shipbuilding, mineral oil, telephones, cable and wireless industry, and the new ventures related to these industries. Then controlled private sectors include 18 industries, 18 important industries, in which includes motor vehicles, heavy machine tools, cotton textiles, cement, sugar, paper, shipping and material and tractors. These industries will continue to remain under private sectors, but central governments will have all control over them. So private and cooperative sector, the rest of the industries will be run by the under private ownership or on cooperative basis government. Uh, and the government can keep check on these also. Cottage and small scale industries after the second one. Second category I'm talking about, rapid development of these industries were emphasized in order to use local resources, generating employment and production of consumers and goods. Employee and employer relations. So it was aimed that employee and employer relations should be congenial and the workers should get fair wages and social security. Control, control over foreign capital. The role of foreign capital for industrial development was recognized. But government took full control over foreign capital towards interest of nation. Then development of infrastructure, especially stress was laid on development of roads, railways, electricity, and education. So this idea I have given you all about the industry policy resolution, which has been created just after independence. So few resolutions they have passed in 1948 that both the sectors were involved and they should work together. So they have divided the industries. Number one, public sectors, then cottage or small scale industries. After that, employer and employer relations and control how over the foreign capital and development of infrastructure. because I don't want to increase us, notes too much. Already, very important topics are involved in syllabus. So according to syllabus, I have given you the notes on the, according to the syllabus. I have prepared the notes accordingly. So I think this is enough for the resolution 1948. Or after that, the new resolution was passed in 1956. So the things was not implemented or not successful, or suppose there was some things which has been left out, or some mistakes which they have committed, or some policies which they have decided in 1948 were not successful. So these all the, what we say in accounting language, rectification was done in 1956. Okay, so what was the mistakes, or suppose some objectives which they have decided was not successful, so obviously we have to make something new, something creative. Implementation is very much important, improvement should be there. Then another resolution passed in 1956. So I have given you the complete explanation of resolution 1956, and the shortcomings of 1948 were overcome in this 1956 resolution. Okay, and after that 1991 policy came, where LPG policy, the liberalization, globalization, privatization policy, about which I have already given you a lot of idea. These were the oldest resolution, but some idea should be, you all of you should have about the resolution. That's why I have both the resolution I kept in the syllabus, and accordingly the notes I have given to you. The remaining discussion on 1956 I'll give you on the next one. So today I think this is enough. I'll continue on the next one with all of you. So have a good day.